We got 420, right? Occult, weed. Okay, say since it's 420, what's some good conspiracies about Mary Jane? We've all known about the cannabis has been around for thousands of years, the earliest remnants of which have been found in pipes and tombs off the coast of ancient China. But have you ever wondered where cannabis itself actually originated? It's a question that gets wandering minds wondering when we consider some interesting facts in Jason Kane's The Caanibis 3 that led to speculation that cannabis actually came to Earth from outer space. First, consider that cannabis appears in the fossil and historical record seemingly out of nowhere about 12,000 years ago, has no known evolutionary predecessors, and the DNA structure of cannabis is unique from any other plant on Earth. Believe it or not, its closest relative is the strawberry plant. Then notice the name itself. Cannabis is a Greek word that combines cana, which means canine or dog, and bis or bi, which means the number 2, making cannabis the two-dog plant. Finally, considering the most intriguing evidence that cannabis came from another planet, the ancient stories passed down from thousands of years among the Dogon tribe. On a continent far, far away, there lives a tribe of cannabis lovers in Mali, in West Africa, known as the Dogon tribe. This group was visited by Herodotus, a Greek chronicler, sometime around 300 BC during what just happened to be the years-long festival that takes place every 50 years. Explaining the significance of the celebration, the Dogon pointed to the brightest star in the winter sky, Sirius, calling it the two-dog star, Sirius A, Sirius B, and saying that it was the way home to their treasure, two-dog plant, cannabis. Said it was the home of their treasure, two-dog plant, cannabis. In stories that have since been passed down for millennia, they claim that the two-dog plant has brought to Earth by the goddess from the two-dog star thousands of years ago, when their tribe was visiting, being called the Nomo from the Sirius star system. Among the knowledge given them by the Nomo was the fact that Sirius was a binary, not ternary star system, something the Dogon knew long before telescopes were powerful enough to discover this in 1970. Their epic celebration was in honor of Sirius B, completing its 50-year orbit around Sirius A. All of this would be easy to dismiss if not for the fact that the Dogon possessed specific knowledge of the Sirian system for thousands of years before scientists with modern telescopes and equipment that could catch up proved them right. The Dogon had specific knowledge about Sirius B and a dwarf star, which they call Potolo. They knew that it was white, it was extremely small, and it was the heaviest star in its grouping. They were able to describe its elliptical orbit with Sirius A, its 50-year orbital period, and the fact that the star rotated on its own axis. Sirius B is invisible to the naked eye, so it's difficult to observe, even though a telescope that no known photographs have ever been taken with it, even through a telescope. The tribe described the third star in Sirius system they known as the Emiya, but it wasn't until 1995 that 2 French astronomers published what would be preliminary evidence of the existence of the Sirius C, a small dwarf star in the Sirius star system. If the Dogon were correct in all their other knowledge about Sirius, King Moses, why would they not be dead on their claims of cannabis being from Sirius? It is, after all, named after the two-dog star. All right, crank up the etymology with the Caanibis, dog by two-dog plant. Somebody said it might have Scythian roots, but the word in its various forms shows up curious all over. Sacred incense used in the Temple of Jerusalem. Okay. Hops, beer. Okay, we got fallen angels. You hear a story of New Agers and those in esotericism and how they supposedly in contact with beings from specific star systems. Same thing with alien accounts. Now the Book of Enoch states Azazel taught men to make swords, knives, and shields, breastplates, and made known to them metals of the earth, the art of working them, bracelets, ornaments, and the use of anatomy, and beautiful things on the eyelids, and all kind of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray and became corrupt in all their ways. Another demon taught enchantments and root cutting, right? Root work. Simjaza taught enchantments and root work, right? Amaros, the resolving of enchantments. Bara somebody taught astrology. Kokabel taught constellations, right? Ezekiel, knowledge of the clouds. One taught about earth, one taught about sun, one taught about the moon, right? Fallen angels taught humans about root cutting. Okay. So this is just a little, 420 cult weed reading, You got CERN and Shiva, of course. Right. Lucid dreams, spiritual reasons. Hindu and Shiva. Right, they all over the weed thing. Because, the ganja come from India. Indica skunk that come from India. So, psychological warfare, potential mind control, CIA secret cannibal farm. But, just something to think about. 420. I did the weed witchcraft. Now we got, occult weed breakdown. 2-dog plant. Caanibis. But y'all be safe, man. Peace. I'm out.